FMS coming out with the interesting looking jets. Now I'm using the word interesting because when they did their pre-release, a lot of you guys were commenting some funny things. I actually think this is a very cool looking jet. Sport jet, 80 millimeter, officially licensed by Tomahawk Aviation, which is very cool. It's the Integral. We'll have a debate about how to say the name. Very cool though. It comes in two colors. It comes in blue, and you know I had to get the red one. Blue might be a little difficult to see against the blue sky. Red you will have no issue seeing whatsoever. 6S compatible, you're going to need a big battery between 4 and 6,000 milliamp. I used 4, 5, and 6. They all work good. The 4,000 is going to make it slightly tail heavy, but this plane has no tendency to stall, so it's actually a high alpha monster. Very cool though. Big landing gear. As you guys see it already, you see that landing gear is massive. Nice suspension. It's very durable. Front one has nice suspension as well. All in, just a solid jet. Holding it, it feels very sturdy. And it is, you know, another 80 millimeter FMS. This one right here, I'm running a basic 6-channel receiver. This one in my hand, the blue one, I have a AR630, which I set up AS3X. This plane, for some reason, when you're flying, it doesn't want to stall, but it does, I would say, wander a little bit, which you'll see. I'm going to fly the one without AS3X first. Then I'm going to fly the one with AS3X, and you'll see the difference. But all in, good flying jets. So let's get this thing in the air. Now, you guys know I run the SMC high voltage packs, 5,900 milliamp, but it's the size of a 5,100 milliamp LiPo. So let's say I'm running a 5,000 LiPo right now. Little quick release here, liking that. As you see inside, I have my basic AR620. And this has a tray, which I kind of like. You shove the battery all the way up in the nose. And having the tray is nice for tight areas like that. You don't have to stick your hands in there and try to get this thing to latch. So let's get the battery on, let's tighten it up, put this thing in the air. Slides in nicely, just like that. Locks into place. All right. Now I will say, I have my rates turned way down on this thing. I think I have 65% on my ailerons, 85 on my elevator. This is a super sensitive jet, so keep that in mind when you're setting yours up. I'll leave my rates in the description if you guys are interested to see. I want to say I have 30 or 35% expo. All right, so we have our elevator. Let's make sure everything's working the right way. Elevator up, down, left, right. We have half flaps, full flaps. Let's show you this landing gear. Very nice. Let's get her up. I'm gonna take off full flaps. That 80 sounds nice. It's not as loud as their other 80s. FMS, to be honest, the loudest 80 millimeter I've ever had from FMS was their F86. The thing just sounds amazing. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go half throttle. Nice easy lift. Playing light, slow speed, guys. Gears in, flaps are off. I'm gonna keep that right turn coming. Nice and easy. I'm about 40, maybe 30% throttle now. Does have lights on the wings. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. But all in, just a nice flying jet. Let's go inverted. Oh. I'm gonna keep it inverted and come around. If you guys are looking for a sport jet with a twist, this is definitely the one. That was me. It's sensitive. Even at 65% ailerons, it's still sensitive. Let me show you the roll rate right here. I'm gonna go full throttle. It's a nice roll rate. And we're gonna climb. Nice vertical performance. I'm still twisting. I'm bringing it down. Throttle's coming off. Throttle's off that whole time. Now let me show you that high alpha. Even with the bigger battery, it does still high alpha. You know, I'm not the best at this, but this plane does not want to stall. It really has no stalling tendencies. So let's see. Right there, we'll add a little power. It's so hard to explain. Like, you really don't know until you're on the sticks. Let's bring the flaps down. Let's do a nice slow pass. Look at the glide on this thing. My throttle's been off that whole time. Add a little bit of power. Let's do a slow circuit with the flaps out. As you'll see, the wings do not want to tip at all. So this flies almost like the Viper jet, the Viper 70, just a little more power and less stall tendency. It doesn't want to wing tip at all. All right, flaps are coming off. Let's do a nice low speed pass, give you a good feel of just how fast this thing is. That red is super easy to see too. Climbing, and we're gonna stick jam.
Hold on, lost you.
It's all right. Did you get that or not?
No, can you do that again? I lost you completely.
Lost me.
Completely.
I pay her by the minute.
Sorry, Chloe's like, what are you doing?
All right, we'll come in speed pass. We're gonna climb, we're gonna stick jam. Comes out of anything like super easy. Throttle's off, I don't even need throttle to climb out of that. And that's it, man. Nice flying jet. Should we do my famous, what do we got? My famous, what is it, a slam and go. I'm liking this thing against this blue sky today. All right, flaps are coming out. Throttle is off. Because this thing glides forever. Wheels are coming out. Add a little power here. Come on, touch the floor. Hey, come on back up. I'm gonna do that the other way. Flaps are staying out. I brought the gear in though. A little power, gear's coming out. Power is off, little power here. I'm flaring like 20% maybe. And I missed the floor. I'm gonna bring it in. These 80 millimeters pull a lot of power, so you gotta be careful. You definitely don't wanna hit LVC. Flaps are out, gear's coming out. Give it a little bit of power so I land a little closer to us. Oh, too much power. Beautiful. Wouldn't hurt to throw some brakes on this thing. Ooh, she's fast. All that talk about the wing kind of wandering, I guess it really didn't happen, so maybe I'm seeing things. But like I said, this doesn't have any gyro, basic AR620 receiver. I'm liking the way it flies. Like I said, it's a mix between a sport jet and I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. And you know what? If you guys buy one, email me. Let me know what you think, because like I said, it doesn't want to... I wish I was better at high alphas, because I would probably do it like an inch from the floor, which maybe I'll try it with the blue one. Let's get the blue one in the air. Let's put a battery in that. Like I said, that one has AS3X, so we'll get a good feel of the difference. Same battery, 5900 milliamp. I'm liking these SMC packs. They have a lot of power. They never puff. These batteries are old too. Probably had these things well over a year. All right, let's see. Let's make sure everything's right. Left, right, up, down, left, right. Full flaps. Let's take off full flaps again. Now that blue is going to be a little bit harder to see in that sky for the camera. Cheyenne's definitely going to do the best she can. So let's get this one in the air. We're going. 50% throttle. I like taking off 50% throttle. Gives it a nice scale lift. Wheels are in. I'm going to leave those flaps out for a second. We're going to come around nice and easy. As you guys see it already, I mean, it's definitely visible, but the red is definitely easier to see. Look at that slow flight. For an 80 millimeter to fly that slow is pretty wild. Nice little rudder turn here. Let's do that again. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to high alpha low to the floor. So I'm shutting my flaps off. Careful, careful. There's poles in the way. All right. She climbs, and I got to go slower than that. Let's do that one more time. I have my GPS. I'm curious how fast this thing is. Throttle. All right, bring it around. Come on, we got to get a nice low high alpha here. She just coasts, man. I like got to start that super early. But anyway, as you see here, like it doesn't want to stall. I'm going to stall it on purpose real quick. And there it goes. It's such a light wingtip. Like, you know, it doesn't come out of control. Let's do it again right here. Nope, that's not. Let's go full elevator, light throttle, throttle's off. That's the extent of the stall. That's very recoverable. And I'm gonna keep it in this nice tight space. Again, I'm running AS3X on this one. I'll leave all my rates inside the description. You guys can kind of check it out. And I'm still playing with them. You know, I'm flying this jet a lot more. I flew it probably 5 times so far. I'm still getting a feel for it. Again, I'm trying to find the words to describe it. And interesting is the only one that's coming to mind.
Would you say unique? Is that why you're saying interesting?
I mean, it's definitely a unique looking plane. But let's see, full throttle, low pass. She's fast, that's for sure. Roll rate on 65%, is that crazy? Now, I've heard good things about Tomahawk Aviation. They used to make some big turbines. So for them to license this to FMS, shows you where FMS is going as a company. Look at that vertical. I'm gonna keep climbing until it stalls. And there it is. Power's off. All right, let's do that high alpha one more time. I'm gonna go even farther out. Try to slow this thing down. Power is off. Little wing rock. And we're climbing. Well, that's a 1-to-1 power to weight ratio. Just climbed out of that, no problem. I gotta be honest, I think I like the blue and gray look better, but the red is definitely easier to see. We're gonna do one touch and go, and then we're gonna bring it in for a land. So we're going full flaps, gears coming out. I'm not touching the sticks at all. My hands are off of the remote. And a light flare. Bring on the power. And back up. I'm gonna land this way, leaving the wheels out. Actually, you know what? I'll bring them down last second. I'm liking it. Well, that was a little sketch. Look how fast this thing comes in. Tell the people you like these. Which one you like? You want a golden one next. All in, I think these are top-notch jets. Again, so I use the word interesting. Cheyenne used the word unique. Mixed between a sport jet and something else. I just can't figure out what it is. They don't want to stall. They fly good. They have plenty of power. They look unique. As always, guys, appreciate you watching. Until next time.